to hear was recorded a few days ago. And what I'm recording right now is the day before the podcast is actually dropping. In fact, hours before it's dropping. But I wanted to make this edit because I've just seen the breaking news that a body has been found in Tenerife, and it is believed to be the body of Jay Slater. So I think I don't think I've framed any of the episode in a disrespectful way. I actually made the episode with not the knowledge, because obviously I didn't know, but under the assumption that Jay was dead. I didn't think there was any possibility of him ever being found alive. But I do think it sort of feels different, you know, if a body has been found. And the thing is, this is probably going to come out on the morning that the news comes out that the body's been identified. So I hope that I have dealt with this with... I've got another video of Jay as well, drinking out of a champagne bottle. Apparently he was off his face on ketamine. So there's a lot of theories out there that like something really dark has happened, some gangland shit has happened at this villa. Jay first went missing. I had actually just come back from Tenerife. I took my son to Tenerife for May half term, which was actually at the beginning of June. So I think that's why I was so invested or so interested in the case when I first heard it, you know, on the news. So I actually contacted a guy who I know who happens to live out in Tenerife, just a guy that I know vaguely through a friend of a friend. His name's Ayub, and I contacted him to ask about it and just to be like, wow, like, have you heard about this case in Tenerife? Like, what's going on? And to my absolute shock, Ayub told me that he was one of the 2 British men whose villa Jay had left that morning. The people at the centre of this whole entire thing. At this point, they hadn't been exposed at all in the papers. I had no idea that my friend was, or this person that I knew was connected to this in any way, shape or form. The media didn't know who they were at this point either. So I'm now going to play you the voice notes that Ayub sent me, literally, I think it was a day or 2 after Jay went missing. So here we go.
Yeah, like fucking, I know he's boys in that, innit? That I know from Tenerife for a while, so we were just all partying together. And then we're sitting there with all the boys and that. Then his other mate stood up and said, oh, let me get the key to the apartment. I'm going now. He wanted to carry on partying, innit? And then he's like, bro, I ain't got nowhere to stay, bro. Like in Tramps, that park club, he said, I ain't got nowhere to stay. Can I come yours? I was like, my place is a bit far away though, bro. Like it's by the mountains and that. He was like, no, I don't mind. I was like, cool. And then I was like, I'll get you a pillow and a blanket. You can have the sofa. So we was driving all the way back to mine. Stopped off at a shop near mine, got him like water, Pepsis and whatever. Got my mate some. He was sleeping. My mate was sleeping the whole way though, do you know what I mean? And then fucking, we got in the yard. My mate went straight to his bed. I just got our bits and pieces out of the car. He went in the yard. Obviously, he was videoing my mate laughing at him before he got out. And then he went in. I was like, yo, here's a clean towel for tomorrow morning. Well, it was morning anyways, like 6, 7-ish. I was like, yeah, bro, there's a towel, and then for the morning, there's a pillow, there's a blanket, there's your sofa sort of thing. So I went upstairs, like left it at that, and he asked me, can I smoke cigarettes inside? I was like, no, just open the door. So he's smoking cigarettes, I could hear him just open the door, smoking cigarettes. He was like wired, innit? And then he took a picture of the place opposite. That's how the girl found my house the next afternoon, do you know what I mean? So boom. And then after, I'm thinking he's asleep, so boom, the door buzzer goes. They're like, oh, okay, move your car, the neighbour's in it. So I moved the car. And then I see him chatting to the woman, and then he was like, oh, this woman's saying I can get a bus from here every 10 minutes. So there's a bus stop right outside my gaff, innit? So I was like, all right, sweet, bro. If you need me, you know where the green door is. And then I did say, like, before that, yo, just stay, bro. I'll drive you in the morning, innit? Like, there's no bus coming 10 minutes, you know what I mean? We're in the mountains. And he's like, no, I insisted on going. So I'm not going to tell a grown man, babe, like, yo, you have to stay, do you know what I mean? I was like, all right, sweet, bro. If you want to go, innit? The bus stop is there. And then next thing you know, I'm getting a call at like 9 o'clock saying the mate has gone missing. He rang them, said he left mine, said I'm off. And then he rang them 50 minutes later saying, yo, I'm in a fucking ditch. I need water. I think I'm going to die. The girl, you know, I think I'm going to die. And I'm on 1%. And then he sent the last location. And the last location was on some fucking rural path, a good 20 minutes behind mine, a good half an hour behind mine, do you know what I mean? And then, I went to the fucking Guardia Civil in Play Americas on my birthday, like from 12 till 4, like, do you know what I mean? Telling them what I know anyway, do you know what I mean?